Whoa! Salut survivors! Welcome back to SolutOdka's channel in Night of the Dead for the day 31 Horde night. As you have seen, today is a big day for the channel, as we now have an awesome gaming channel intro. It is designed by an up-and-coming French composer who is based in Paris. You can check his website in the description below. And you can this way browse his portfolio and get a grasp of his talent. Merci beaucoup, Adrien, for this fantastic intro. It's much appreciated. Now, let's get straight to the video, survivors. These past few days, we had some testing about the double shredders in the corridor. So Sin did some quite interesting experimentation. He duplicated more or less the Serpent Maze and did some testing. So there are several results, but one of the key ones is that in order to properly fit and snap these two shredders in one corridor, normally you will need to offset the wall by 1/10 of a block width here. In my case, it's not how it's done, but it's not properly aligned, so I suppose that because it's not properly aligned, that's how it can fit. We will be able to see it a little bit better later. For now, I want to test something with the loop of death. Let me show you, and I might need to act fast when this happens, as it is starting now. I have added temporarily some spikes, as you can see here, all the way through. I want to see if they can go up or not. Yes, earlier during the day some were being blocked, so that's how they were behaving. Let's see, what is their behavior? I mean, I might need to get down and remove some spikes or add spikes. It seems they are passing in between there, right? So let's go there. Let's try to add one spike. Wait, let's make sure first I have add-on. No more trim logs. Let's check here. No trim logs here. Okay, we won't be able to add right now. But I wanted to test something here that obviously we cannot test properly here, is if ever I would be able to block them from accessing this side of the loop. It would have some implications as part of the testing, because if you look at the map, I am in this enclosed area here. So if I would block them on this area, it would mean that whoever would like to or would need to enter in the loop of death, in theory, would probably do the entire tour. So it's just a test that I would like to do in the coming nights, so we can better appreciate if it is an option we have on the cards for the growth of the base as a whole. Now, today there was an update, the Hotfix 13, and sometimes there is an issue to alternate of a weapon or an issue to snap things. We discussed it with Oz on the channel. He encountered the same issue. So I had another issue. As soon as I started to record, it's the sound. The sound was really weird. So I have removed for now the music, and hopefully there will be soon a new hotfix to be able to play with the sounds and avoid to do a double escape when you cannot snap on something. Okay, so far our loop of death is doing its job. Oh yeah, a little fine-tuning here as we discussed last time. I changed here, as you can see, to a compressor. Something else I wanted to test, it's this baseball bat. Because for a long time I practiced a lot the lightsaber. And woo, nice one. And as you know, it has been really good for me to practice. Many times it has been very useful to be able to fight well with this lightsaber when there is an emergency situation. That is very, very useful. Why isn't he falling here? Weird. Oh, so through the window, they can throw their cleavers through the windows. So I now have this baseball bat. Kenji recommended that when you use a baseball bat, then you don't damage your own buildings. Because you easily... Yeah, you see here I just hit my floor with a lightsaber. While with a baseball bat, it seems there is a much lower chance to damage your own structure. So I just wanted to do that for some days, but I didn't have the time so far. And now it is done, so maybe we will have the opportunity to try the baseball bat today. Not sure, otherwise I will try it during the day tomorrow. But it seems really good in the sense that in case of emergency inside the base, then I will not damage my own base with a lightsaber. Okay, I have no practice with that weapon, but I don't know, we'll have to see. What I like in the lightsaber is really fast, so you can rotate around the enemy. And basically, if you rotate faster than the enemy cannot do anything to you. Okay, so of course they broke that one spike. Now they can properly do their loop. Okay, it's a bit dangerous to look through the window. Okay, look, so far it seems like an alternate between weapons and equipped gear with no problem. Ah, but here it is. Ah, it's pushing them back very alright. Okay, even if there is a chance they hit me, I will still look through the window. Hop là. Why is it that sometimes like this they do a U-turn and don't go for the trap? I'm not sure. Hehehe, that's just so good, the guillotine tunnel. Really powerful. Oh, there was a limb here. Okay, look, I think it will soon be 2 in the morning. Another jumper. Now it seems they don't get stuck at that corner here. That was my fear with the test, or one of the things I wanted to test. Would they be stuck here in the corner and attack the stairs? That sounds very alright. They are not like spending their time attacking the stairs. That's fine. Now, all the spikes, or almost all the spikes, on their loop through the cliff are broken. I think it's because there was a little space in between two spikes, so they were able to rotate through here, right? So if there would not be this space, we'll see next night how it will behave without that little space. Because the distance of the leech is 500 cells or 50 blocks, I think then the cliff on the opposite side here on the west is less than 50 blocks away. So in theory, that huge loop through the cliff would be working. I'm not necessarily planning on using it. I just want to know if it's a possible opportunity. If it's not possible, then I might consider to build some large stairs for zombies to be able to climb up the cliff where I want them to climb up the cliff. Okay, it's part of the overall development of the master plan of the base. Nice, they are being shredded down there. Oh, it's 2 in the morning. Let's go. Perfect, we were able to try a little bit this baseball bat. That was nice. Thanks Kenji for this tip. Okay, so while we wait for them to see how it's going here, and we will have a look if they try again to break the door, or I should better say if they get like stuck behind the door and the door is half open, half closed, so they all think they can go through it while they cannot. If you remember last night, little glitch at that door. I rebuilt it more or less the same. Seems I just upgraded the door though to tier 3 instead of tier 2. But it's at the same place, the spikes are built identical. We will see how it behaves. But in the future, as discussed on the channel, I intend on completely redesigning that entrance. The idea will be to have a big gate, like looking like the Arc de Triomphe, with a very wide space for zombies to go under that big arch. And that should, I think, permit them to enter. That would be their main entrance to the main maze and the Serpent Maze. The idea being that outside of that big arch, then the trebuchet put on the roof here above us or something like that would then be able to shoot at them before they reach that gate in the far future. Okay, here we have some stacking ongoing. Haha, there's kind of a lot of burning ongoing here. I just fear that they get stuck and start to damage the foundation of the main maze, obviously. Okay, some are reaching the end of the first U of the Serpent Maze. Okay, why are they stuck here? I mean, that's not good if they get stuck here. Okay, it seems they are unstuck now. I need to reload the first shredders, but maybe no need to do it right now. Let's make sure they get unlocked here. It's dangerous the way on how they are stuck. Maybe another Molotov will be welcome here. Okay, look, there are multiple shredders to reload. I think it's time for us to go. Allez, let's reload everything. Whoa! So in seeing the experiments of the Serpent Maze, there was kind of an issue, so it was not the full wave 30. But that was very interesting is the approach that here, instead of fighting with a ranged weapon, here, that's the current approach to be able to do that, right? Instead of doing that, it would suggest to have some ballista here to shoot straight. I think that's a really good idea. In the future development of the maze, that's most likely something we will heavily consider. Okay, look, so far so good, eh? I think we did enough reloading. Ah, but look, by the end of the reloading, they are all dead. Okay, one big difference with the testing of Sin is that in the testing of Sin, the Serpent Maze was taking on the entire night, while for us the waves up to 2 in the morning are with the Loop of Death. Anyway, that was I think really good here. Our Serpent Maze I think should be able to hold a lot more. The Loop of Death and the main maze also. Therefore, it's giving me time to harvest resources again and to design that roof structure here. It's going to take a bit of time because I need to consider space for corridors. I need to modify a little bit the bottom structure. As you can see, I shaved off half of the previous experimental meat bait room to have proper walls well aligned to be the support of the future platform above. I have also added here a door. Okay, so I have a way in and a way out from this area if ever needed in the future. I don't want to modify things at the bottom when I have built the base above, right? Cool. So as usual, today I have showed you the accomplishments of the base development, mostly with this experiment here that unfortunately we'll need to redo next night. If you have some comments about it and suggestions on how we can do it, there was some already initial discussion about it with Matthew. That will be great. To test how we can make them do the big loop all around the cliff, if ever at all possible. Cool. So once again, thank you very much for watching the video. You are more than welcome to go to our great up-and-coming French composer to see his other art that he has created on his website. I will leave the description in the video description. Looking forward. I'm really happy we now have this great intro for the channel. Maybe we'll see in the future if we also do an outro. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, so don't hesitate. And until then, have a good day. Cheers.